helicopter November 74685.
74685, your turn.
Yeah, 685 at independent requesting departure to the south with information echo.
685, departure from independent view and risk southbound departure approved.
Have my own risk southbound approved. Okay, everybody clear around me? No other clowns around?
I don't see any weird people.
All right, we're slowly coming up. We'll do a two-stage pickup. First we get loose, make a line, we come straight up, and then we'll depart towards the gap over there.
Right.
Okay, everybody okay? Nice. Windsuck is laying low, but it's also wet.
Don't lie to you.
I know. You can see the smoke ahead of me.
Yeah, which way we're going to depart then?
Well, we should be departing in that direction.
Let's do her.
Okay. Slowly, eyeballs outside. Expected to get loose. Small corrections. And pulling it through.
Nap time.
And going straight up.
Good. Straight ahead to the pole and
Straight
over
ahead.
the top of it now. Nice and gently, a little less nose. There you go. Good. A little more
A
power.
little power.
Left, left.
We are
Finding the wind, huh?
a little bit.
Snuck up on you, didn't she?
Yeah, I was more concentrating on the 26 manifold.
So,
You pulled me up.
go straight ahead.
All right.
Once we're past this tree, make that left-hand turn.
Is that close enough, or would you like to have another viewpoint?
Yeah, I'd like to have another viewpoint if you don't mind.
Okay, so I'm going to circle back over here and make sure I have proper spacing with the hill.
So how would you
Coming
tell
to your
ATC what you're doing if you was in ATC's territory?
I would advise them that I am on a photo operation to the east of West Point. That I will be circling at about 1,200 feet. I will advise when I'm completed on my mission.
Okay. Now where are you doing this at?
I'm doing this east of West Point, just east of the Hudson River, over a small town, which
Okay.
if I would have done my research, I would have known that I could feel the updraft over here a little bit over the mountain. Gaining airspeed, so here's another view of the house. 4 chimneys. There goes for big bucks over there.
Good. Yeah, make it left 180, please.
Left 180.
Descend altitude to 1,002.
Descend altitude to 1,002.
So good. So another way to advise ATC of where you are and what you're doing.
Fort Juliet Hotel, you going to be a full stop?
There's a couple different ways. So
Negative, we're going to be going this.
Okay, roger. And then on the
say
go,
we're going
which
into their
way is it? You're
airspace
gonna go,
from
to the
outside.
northeast or to
Be
the
like,
southeast?
you know, hey,
We'll be going back towards the kids.
request transition into your airspace.
Fort Juliet Hotel on the
Going to be doing some
make a,
orbiting and
climbing
trying to, you know,
turn,
you'll triangulate it beforehand, right?
And,
Given the location, let's head straight ahead, please, towards the pink house there. Pink mansion, whatever you'd like to call it. Going to be doing some orbiting around, you know, 2 miles to the south of your airport, whatever runway, you know, if you've got crossing runways, maybe south and southeast of this one, southeast of this center line, you know, 2 miles from there, and an altitude of 1,500 and or below, you know, maybe. So, just a rough idea of what you're going to be doing.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if that would be me doing it, I'd be doing my homework.
Correct.
We would have coordinates ready to go if necessary.
Sometimes it's only like a 3 minutes worth of homework.
Yeah.
Right turn 360, climb into
So,
Right turn 360, climb.
Would you like me to do a
I'd like to do an orbit around this
Flight 394, just waiting for your release.
pink house here. So
Again, I know that my winds are coming from my left side over here, so I'll take a little sharper turn into the wind.
So this is the point in time where ATC would want you to advise when you are on station, right? So you'd be like, Hey, Stuart Tower, helicopter 74685 is on station. And it'll be like, great, let me know when you're departing.
Okay. Can you just turn the heat down a little bit for me?
Oh,
I know you're
excuse me,
cold,
wrong
but
way. It keeps going hot and cold, depending on where that sun's at and how much wind we got flowing through here, right? So, give me a little bit further spacing on this orbit around, would you?
okay,
Please.
sure. Let me go
That
out
way
a
it
little
can help level out your bank a little bit more and keep you more stable,
Okay.
especially with these winds, right?
Coming over the hills, sure.
Definitely shifting into a tailwind.
Now we are, yeah. I'm being pushed away, so I need a little bit...
a little bit more aft, a little bit more less on the bank. You're in a steep bank turn, you don't want a steep bank turn. There you go, that's better.
This is a good distance for you?
Yes. So anything when it gets kind of more rocking and rolling like this, anything that you do to keep from turning a steep bank, the better off you're going to be, because the less stress,
likely, yeah.
less stress you're adding to your rotor system, as well as everything else, you know, while flying. So the more you can keep this normal rate, kind of like the standard rate turn, if you would, or less, the more in control you'll be, the flatter you'll be if some big gust comes up over the top and smacks you that you weren't expecting, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you're tilted at a 30 degree and it smacks you that direction towards that
Descending
turn.
gears, as the wind coming to me, I'm going to go out a little further because I'm being pushed back in
Correct.
to the point. And then I'll make the turn, coordinated turn, as you can continue to see the house over there and take pictures if you want. Well, you can see when the wind, as soon as the wind gets under the rotor, this thing wants to climb like a beast there.
Yes.
Go aft. Level.
Good.
1,300.
I got my pictures here, sir. Head me south, please.
Okay, we're going to head south. Level the ship, nice and trim. Go right paddle. Maintaining 1,300, 200. Have a beautiful ship over there ahead of us.
So, if you've got passengers that you're going to be taking, right?
Yeah.
You, on days like today, you're going to advise them, be like, okay, well, before we go, I'm going to just let you know that, you know, if we're going down towards those mountains down there, the hilltops area, it's going to be a bumpier ride today.
Yep.
So, you know, this is prior to them even coming in. You can kind of touch base with them.
You want to do the briefing before you depart.
Right. You get,
making sure they have a puke bag with them.
well, even to start with, you can give them like a day or two notice, being like, hey, just looking at that forecast, looks like winds might be picking up. It's still a little far out, could change, but, you know, just let you know, winds may be a little strong for the day, which the direction we're going may be creating a little bit of mechanical turbulence, so it might be a bumpy ride, you know. So just either be advised of it, or we can pick another day, whichever you'd like. And if they're gung-ho and like, yeah, let's go, we'll let's find out when the day comes. Okay,
Yeah.
well, the day comes, and they show up at the same time you're showing up for the day, 8 a.m., right? And you check the forecast, and the winds, you could already feel the winds getting out, so you know it's going to be significant gusty winds. So you'd be like, okay, we can go if you still want to, but it's going to be bumpy. So if you're kind of nervous or anything, just let you know now, you know, you might not want to quite take this ride. But if you're fine with that turbulence, we'll go. So it's just kind of like that last minute.
Feeling out without scaring them, but be realistic at the same time.
Right. Is it going to be dangerous? No. Have you flown in winds like this before? Yes. And I know what to expect, and it is going to be bumpy. Just,
2632.
I want you to be able to enjoy the ride, is what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
All right, left turn out Charlie with you, at least 20.
Yeah, this is a recreational flight, something we can always postpone. It's not mission critical to do it today. It's not an...
Correct.
Yeah. What a beautiful sight, huh?
Yeah.
And the history here is just incredible.
It's a nice sight to land on that helipad on that ship deck too, but...
You think it would be okay with that?
We might get in a little bit of trouble.
Oh, you get Keller Army Hospital over here too, that's with the helipad.
Yeah, it looks like, what are they building there?
I don't know, it looks like another dormitory. Well, we can, their marching lawn over there would be my nice landing site right now.
Yeah, for a private student.
Well, the rooftop over there will do for the commercial students.
There we go. That's why I was thinking
Well, I
about.
have the golf course on my left-hand side.
Well, I was thinking about that boat back there as.
Well, with all the choice we have from this distance, I'd rather go to one side or the other of the river. Missing that the Hudson is cold.
That's what I'll have to talk to Heather and Joe about. Joe, I know you got your nice speedboat there. Can you pull a dock behind it with a heli landing pad on it?
Well, Heather would be up to that probably.
Yeah.
That'd be a good challenge for her. Something new. Come on, a little Fret North action.
All right, so what's the hazards with flying in this area other than...
Well, technically speaking, it is a military operating area, so you have to always be aware. The military operating zone is actually to my right-hand side over here.
Okay, good.
So that's something to be aware of.
Good job. I'm bored going this way. Let's turn a 180 back to the north, please.
Okay, and we'll do that to the right. That's okay with you?
It's fine with me. As long as you keep it tight enough.
I am. Making it a coordinated standard turn. Maintaining altitude. And I expect that wind in my face, so a little push and a little pull. You can feel it when you're sideways, huh? Would you like me to stay overland or go back to courtesy over the order?
I'd like to go straight ahead, please.
Straight ahead it will be. 78. That's about hiding from the wind here, I guess.
Flush at 394, contact departure 132.75 today.
3275 today, flush at 394.
Whee!
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, the key thing is when you first started flying an airplane too, that every bump you felt, you wanted to react to that. Yep. It's like now just let it go for a minute. Well, because most of the time when just one push one way, there will be a push the other way too.
Yes, sir.
Well, there should be at least nice pictures on the camera over here of beautiful West Point, New York. Elite Military Academy.
And if you would, pass me behind the ship, please.
Behind the ship?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, clearing to the right. If I stay on this course, I will be certainly behind it.
So what's some other things to take for note for being safety with today's, obviously?
Well, so with today, this time of the year, we have to be mindful of course, visual moisture and temperature.
Okay.
Any freezing conditions, so we certainly would stay away from any kind of cloud.
What about hazards to controllability?
Well, if you have unstable air, you have wind conditions, you could have potentially some temperature inversions, you could have some wind shear action. So all the things, all the above really count for a day like today.
Descend down to 1,300, please.
1,000.
Left turn.
Where's the helipad on the front?
It's right in front of the.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Right in front of the. Where everybody's at.
Yeah. That'd be quite impressive if you come say hello. From an ADM perspective and a CRM perspective, that would not be a job that I'm ready for.
What's that, landing on that ship?
Landing on that ship in these conditions. If it is sitting still on the harbor, then I can, I think I could manage that. Would you feel that you're capable of doing it today? I know you could try. So that's a dumb question, but.
So I would figure out what's going on closer to the surface than up here, right? Because look at how much wind blockage I would have.
Yeah.
1,000 feet lower than where we're
Yeah,
at,
I mean, the
right?
friction of the land certainly
Or
changes the wind
800 feet lower.
conditions.
Yeah. So let's descend down to 900, please.
900?
Yes, sir.